tiny device that could diagnose the brain and is smaller. Author, radio show host, and coach John M. Hawkins reveals strategies to help gain perspective, build confidence, find clarity, achieve goals. John M. Hawkins' new book, Coached to Greatness, Unlock Your Full Potential with Limitless Growth, published by iUniverse. Hawkins reveals strategies to help readers accomplish more. He believes the book can coach them to greatness. Hawkins says that the best athletes get to the top of their sport with the help of coaches, mentors, and others. He shares guidance that helps readers reflect on what motivates them, rediscover and assess their core values, philosophies, and competencies, find settings that allow them to be the most productive, and track their progress towards accomplishing goals. Listen to John Hawkins' My Strategy, Saturdays, 1 p.m. Eastern on the BBM Global Network and TuneIn Radio.
Welcome back to Unlearn the Crap TV. As Nicole mentioned earlier, we are all energy and everything is energy. And the energy that you guys have brought to this show, we broke the internet. So we're not quite sure where we broke and lost people. So I want to just recap something really intimate. People have been writing journals and books and autobiographies, trying to capture their voice, trying to capture their purpose and their meaning. I know too many people who've left this world without their message out there and how they can leave regrets of so much undone. When we think about how AI can create a clone of us, imagine how your voices and our message and our purpose become immortalized. Imagine being able to reach across the chasm of time and space and still have our family know how much we love them, and still have the world know how important every part of what we bring to the world is. Thank you for what you're doing, Sterling. So before we go on, I want to reach out to the audience. You are the fourth perspective in all of this. When we're talking about our purpose and what we bring to this world, if you find yourself confused, if you find yourself so connected to the norms that we've learned, I highly recommend that you reach out to Nicole. Will is going to put her website up there so you can see that her website is Nicole Marie 444, which for those of you who have forgotten, the whole show of Unlearn the Crap TV is based on 4. We're on the 4th day of the week, the 4th hour, 4 segments, 4 perspectives. And Nicole can help you find your alignment, your purpose, your own authentic insight. And I want you to reach out to her because she can help guide you in a way that we all need to be guided. And Sterling has an amazing offer that Will is going to put up on the screen. And that is, if you want your own clone, if you have a business, a website, any type of message that you're out there and you want to use it the way Brendan Burchard is and create a clone of yourself, the way you clone yourself is through your own information, your thoughts, your feelings, your voice, your opinions, your experience. None of that needs to die, and it can be spread, like Sterling said, around the world in different languages that we don't even speak, that we can still reach across the world and collaborate and unite in a way that we could never have imagined before. So I encourage you to consider that for your business, but also for your personal. I am imagining talking to my grandchildren and their children and letting them know their family lineage and who I am, and being able to be a part of their lives and having them connect, because our DNA is replicatable, but it's also changeable. And when we change the energy, when we change our thoughts, when we change our perspective, we change our DNA, we change those family lineages. And knowledge is power. And so get in touch with Sterling and see what is involved in creating your own voice, your own clone. I mean, it's just amazing. And now I'm going to turn the tables over to Nicole and Sterling for your thoughts about what this conversation has brought up for you and what you want everyone to know as they leave.
Well, for me, I really loved listening to Sterling's perspective on the AI because I was that person who was in fear of AI and AI is ruining our world and creating so much controversy and frauds and scammers. And so listening to the actual perspective from someone who actually deals with it definitely changed my view on it. And it goes hand in hand with what I was talking about as well. It can free up time so that we have more time for that relationship with self. We're not, busying ourselves doing these mindless tasks that can be done for us. So I loved your perspective. It was great. Thank you for sharing.
Thank you, Nicole. I really appreciate it. I would say, from your perspective, I loved just some of the awesome quotes you had, like the meat suit, and we don't like to deal with the yucky stuff inside of us. Just everything you were saying just really resonated with me, and it's been a focus for the last couple of months, like I said, just trying to improve my relationship with me. I actually took a course last week on neuro-linguistic programming because I had no idea what it was, and I really wanted to learn about it. And I mean, one of the main things that they talk about is having rapport with yourself, with your own unconscious mind, and building that trust with your own unconscious, so that when you say you're going to take an action, you actually take the action, and then you just repeatedly do that, and your unconscious says, "Oh, I trust this guy. I trust the person at the helm of the ship, and I trust that when he says he's going to do something, that thing will actually occur. It'll actually happen. We'll push for it." Which means I'm going to throw my weight behind this as well. And, you know, the unconscious mind is so much more powerful than the conscious mind. I mean, we don't think about our heart beating, and I'm grateful. I don't think about breathing all day, and I'm also grateful for that. Like, the things that keep our body running, our unconscious mind makes them run. So we have such an incredible power within us as we build that relationship with self. Thank you so much, Nicole, for sharing that.
Thank you.
And so, as we're kind of wrapping up this conversation, I mentioned in every one of my shows that I believe that personal empowerment, that we need to be independent and knowing ourselves, being connected with our intuition, being able to tap into all of the new technologies that are coming because the world is changing so fast. But we need to get to a place, in my opinion, that we are all independent financially. We're all independent emotionally, that we're all independent in our health, so that we're not a burden and that we can't be controlled by the system, that financially we're not enslaved. And as part of that mission, you will notice here that Sterling has an affiliate program, which means that if you are as excited as I am about the idea of creating a clone, you have the opportunity right now to connect with Sterling and create an affiliate link with him where when you share his information and you refer him to people, you are going to create a independent multiple streams of income. And how amazing is that, that we're no longer referring things that businesses are going to reap the benefits of, but individually and collectively, we are going to be able to share the things that we're passionate about, the things that are important to us, and that collaboratively we all win together. And that is part of this fourth perspective. Sterling?
Yeah, so I've got a 30-day AI accelerator for beginners. It's designed to help eliminate your fear, like Nicole was saying. I don't want anyone to be afraid of AI. And as part of that, there's also training on how to build your own clone, how to immortalize your knowledge for yourself, for your kids and their kids, posterity, and how to use it on a daily basis to, ideally, I want you to live a much more playful life with the power of AI. I just think it's a tool. It is a tool that we can use to have more fun, get more done, do the menial tasks for us so that we can focus on the relationships that really matter in our life. That's, it's such a blessing to be alive in an age where we have this opportunity available to us.
Absolutely. I remember when I was in high school and I wasn't allowed to bring a calculator because we were supposed to be able to do all those computations in our head. And now we realize that we have tools for a reason. Nicole, I would love for you to extend a personal invitation for people to connect with you as well.
Yes, I offer a wide variety of services. They're all on my website. Card readings that offer a lot of deep emotional healing and connection. They're always a prompt to go within and look at your stuff and connect with your own self and your own intuition. Mediumship, connected to connection to departed loved ones, offers so much healing as well. When we can start to kind of shed some of those barriers and the pain that we often operate in, and it can allow us to get more into our authentic self. So tuning into that relationship with self sometimes needs a little bit of prompting, and if you do need a little bit of prompting, my services can definitely poke you right into those places that you might not want to go, but nonetheless, all those services are on my website if you wish to check it out.
Beautiful. And part of unlearning the crap is healing those traumas because our brains are wired to create a memory of our unconscious running on autopilot so that we don't have to consciously breathe and we don't have to consciously pump our heart. But when our bodies are in our automatic that have kept us stuck and disempowered. And we release that energy and we release those ties and we step into who we authentically are. And then we bring our purpose and our message to the world and multiply it. Multiply it in every country, in every language, and clone ourselves. I just had a thought. Could you imagine how they talk about how when you have a conversation with yourself that it's crazy making if you answer yourself back? I can't wait to clone myself and have a conversation with myself. Could you imagine the brainstorming I could do with just me?
It's a lot of fun. I could promise you that it is a lot of fun.
That is amazing. So, for all of our viewers, I want to thank Nicole and Sterling for being here with us. We're continuing to talk about the purpose of life, and that the purpose, in my opinion, is peace, passion, prosperity, and sorry, I forgot the other one. I was so excited about my thoughts. Next week, I have two amazing guests that you're just going to want to be here for. Connect with Nicole, connect with Sterling, connect with your authentic self. Stand up for who you are and claim your place in this world because your voice and your purpose is needed in this world. It is time for us to question everything we've learned. Make sure that it is empowering and not disempowering. Find a place where we can achieve anything and everything together, collaboratively as well as individually. Until next time, I wish you all the best and I hope you unlearn your crap that holds you back. Stay awesome.
This has been Unlearn the Crap TV with your host, Kathy Baldwin. Tune in each week as Kathy challenges you to rethink everything you know about personal empowerment and societal structures. Thursdays, 4 p.m. Eastern on the Bold Brave TV network.